Attainable. Attainable, and then this one right here goes together. Realistic. Attainable and realistic means you just want to be able to meet your goals. You want to have goals that you can reach. You want to have goals that are realistic for you. What's an unrealistic goal?
Try and fly.
Okay, good. Exactly. Saying that one day you want to be able to fly. Obviously, that's not going to happen. So that's an unrealistic goal, probably when you don't want to waste your time setting. Well, what's a goal that's high, but it's still realistic? Give me an example of maybe a goal that you have.
Astronaut.
Okay, being an astronaut, that's a really high goal, and you're going to have to do a lot of stuff to get there, but it's realistic. It can be done. Right? Good. Okay, and the very last one is what? Timely. And what do I mean by timely? Does anybody have any guesses?
Not take a long time.
Okay, well, kind of, but actually what I mean by timely is just that you have a time set to it. And basically what I mean by that is if you want to be an astronaut, then you could say, I want to be an astronaut by the time I'm 35. And that way you have a time set to it. You know when you're supposed to reach that goal. Or you could say you want to go to med school, right? If you want to be a doctor, does anybody want to be a doctor in here? What about a vet? Okay, we have a few vets. Good, good. So if you want to go to vet school, maybe you could say, I want to go to vet school by the time I'm 25. Okay? And you can set that time to it so you'll know if you can reach it. And it goes back to the measurable part, right? So let's go over those one more time. What are the 5 things?
Measurable, attainable, realistic.
Very good. And that's what a SMART goal is. To help us demonstrate a SMART goal, we're going to do a little activity with the toothpicks that you have. And we're also going to have lifesavers. Anybody play the lifesaver toothpick game? Okay, good. Perfect. Well, it'll be a lot of fun. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to break up in groups based on your rows. So if you will be with this group right here, and we have 5 in this row, so if you'll come in this row right here too. Will you come over here in this row? So then we'll have 3 teams. So go ahead and sit right here.
I know when you put the toothpick in your mouth and you put a lifesaver.
Yep, that's exactly what it is. You're going to be right here. You're going to be first in this row. So everybody stand up in your rows. You guys stand to this side, and you guys stand to this side. You're going to stand up in a straight line, and this is what your goal is. Everybody in the very first part of the line is going to have a toothpick in their mouth. I'm going to give you a lifesaver in just a minute, and the first person in your team is going to put that lifesaver on your toothpick. Remember, the toothpick has to stay in your mouth, and you cannot use your hands. And you're going to try to transfer. Your goal is to get that toothpick, or that lifesaver, from one toothpick to the next, all the way to the last person in the row in the fastest amount of time. So whichever team wins is the team that's the fastest in that, or whichever team is the fastest is the team that wins, okay? You got it? Any questions? Any questions? Oh. Good.